ni Daniel Wanyonyi na Karim Mandonga, lakini leo ni ngumi gani dhidi ya ngumi gani? Dusla na Kinguki ndio ya Mandonga. So nitauliza tena, ngumi ni ya nani dhidi ya gani? Amezubaa na chati tu. Haya basi. Upande mwingine pigano ni Daniel Wanyonyi na nani? Wanyonyi na nani? Asante sana. Bila kupoteza wakati basi nafahamu kwamba bondia wote wawili wapo vizuri kabisa, wapo tayari kwa pigano hili la usiku wa leo, na nianze na bondia wa kwanza ambaye bila shaka nyote mnamfahamu, moja ya bondia maarufu hapa Afrika Mashariki, bondia ambaye bila shaka anafahamu sio ndondi tu, sio kazi yake tu, bali pia anafahamu biashara ya ndondi. Manake biashara ndondi ni kujiuza, ni burudani. Kando na hapa ndani kuna burudani pia nje. Na iwapo kuna bondia ambaye anafahamu kazi hii, ni bondia ambaye nitakuwa namtambulisha sasa hivi kuingia hapa kwa ring. Ni bondia ambaye katika pambano ambazo amepigana, ameshinda kwa KO mara 6, akashindwa kupitia KO mara 3, na akatoka sare mara 2 katika pambano ambazo amepiga. Alishinda raundi ya kwanza, pigano la kwanza kupitia TKO, pigano ambalo lilifanyika mwezi Januari. Huyu bila shaka anafahamu kazi yake na anafahamu pia biashara yenyewe. Sio mdomo tu, bali pia ngumi zake zipo vizuri. Wakati uliopita alikuja na sugunyo kutoka Ukraine. Leo anakuja na Kinguki kutoka Urusi. Basi naomba nyote mnisaidie kumkaribisha bingwa huyu ambaye anajiandaa pale. Ni bondia ambaye ana umri wa miaka 44, ana urefu wa futi 5 na inchi 10, na ana uzani wa kilo 87 na reach 74. Sio mwingine bali ni Karim Mandonga, mtukazi. Super duper DJ Branta. Wawe.
Tanzania msiale twenze tuna Mandonga. We Morogoro msiale twenze tuna Mandonga. Dar es Salaam msiale twenze tuna Mandonga. Hata Mtwara msiale twenze tuna Mandonga. Uchapa kaka wa Moro, we kapteni wata, wapika usu, we teacher Kiswahili.
Mashabiki wa Mandonga mko wapi? Tunatumia sana jamaa.
Dar es Salaam msiale twenze tuna Mandonga. Hata Mtwara msiale twenze tuna Mandonga. Karimu Mandonga amechukua ameweka wana Dodoma shangilia.
Piga kelele! Watoto wa Kenya, shangilia ushindi unakuja. Amechukua, ameweka. Washangilia ushindi unakuja. Washangilia ushindi unakuja. Piga
mbele anapigwa
Nguvu mchomoko kama akachukua mke wetu. Twende. Kazi. Mandonga tu kazi. Kazi. Mandonga tu kazi. Kazi. Mandonga tu kazi. Wana wazee wa Kibugi.
Mpinzani wa leo ambaye alishinda pigano la kwanza, Mandonga mtukazi. Lakini kabla ya kumtambulisha bondia ama mpinzani wake wa usiku wa leo, naomba mtazamaji tupate kutizama video hii.
Raundi hii nimekuandalia na napiga moja tu. Napiga hiyo kifua inapasua. Piga kifua na kutia na nyuma. Sasa nimekataza kutumia, lakini nitatumia sababu naongea sana. Kama ungekuwa ongei usingetumia. Wewe jua Nairobi itakuramba.
Hadhi yake sio bandia ambaye ana maneno mengi, sio mtu wa kuzungumza sana, lakini anaifahamu kazi yake ya ndondi. Amekuwa bingwa
So we've seen Wanyonyi saying it's just going to be one hit with his famous Dusra.
Yeah, he set the bar high, so he's going to have to come out and perform. As you can see from the stats, you can see he's the one who's coming in lighter, and Mandonga is a bit heavier. But everything else except age is identical, and it looks to be a fair match. Right now that they've had time to train, and I'm guessing we're going to see more rounds than the spectacular one.
Yeah.
You can even hear the ominous music. Yeah, it's like...
It's reminding me of Undertaker days. You know?
It's
giving chills.
I like that the production has gone all out to showcase them.
Yeah.
Like superhero characters.
Exactly.
Yes.
I think we need more of that because it sells the brand behind the fighter.
Yes. You sell the brand, you entice people, and guys can actually reconnect with this because remember wrestling and all the theatrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except this is real fighting.
Yeah, except there are consequences to what's happening here. You can come in smiling and live on a stretcher.
That's the thing. I mean, this is a very interesting way to walk out.
Kudos to Ultra Fight Series promotion for the wonderful production.
Hapo awali, huyu ni bondia ambaye hana maneno mengi, lakini anafahamu kazi yake ambayo ni kazi ya ndondi. Amewahi kuwa bingwa wa Afrika kwa maana Africa Boxing Union kitengo cha light heavyweight, ambaye ni mwana bondia wa Kenya. Amepigana pigano kadhaa za kimataifa. Pigano lake la mwisho alipiga mtu KO pale Kasarani, na ni bondia ambaye ana umri wa miaka 40, ana urefu wa futi 5 na inchi 10, ana uzani wa kilo 83 na reach ya 74. Kando na kupiga ndondi, pia ni mwanabiashara ambaye anatangamana na Wakenya wa kawaida kila siku pale katika soko la Gikomba, na sio mwingine bali ni kijana wa nyumbani, mmoja wetu, mtu ambaye amepeperusha bendera ya taifa nje ya mipaka nchi yetu adhimu kabisa, ambaye ni Daniel Wanyonyi.
If you are at home, make sure your shoulders are bumping.
Yeah, man. This is that time to shake them.
You should be off your seat welcoming our Kenyan champion to the ring.
Now, I really hope we see we don't see the whole 10 rounds. I'm hoping we finish this quickly. Mapema ndo best.
It's my hope too, because I think both of them are coming to land bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the get-go. Wanyonyi, in a statement to the press, he was very happy that Betika stepped in and they facilitated his training camp, and also thanked his promoter and all the others who've come into camp to help them train for this fight. Busting out a move, getting the shoulders loose.
The best way to loosen up your shoulders, yes, actually, before a fight.
Come out dancing. It's not a funeral.
Our ring announcer has been trapped
in one corner. You can see the belts. We have the PST belt. We have the World Boxing Federation belt. One of his entourage is showing them off hardware, the hardware of his hard-earned spoils of war.
Indeed.
Mabondia wote tayari wamefika hapa. Daniel Wanyonyi na Karim Mandonga mtukazi, lakini nafahamu kwamba kuna zawadi kutoka kwa mmoja wa wadhamini ambao wamedhamini mashindano haya, ikiwa ni kampuni ya Betika. Na muomba Deputy MD wa Betika Mutava atuletee zawadi hii, atuoneshe zawadi ambayo watakuwa na kabidhi mshindi wa siku ya leo. Pia naomba viongozi wote ambao walikuwa hapa kabla ya kuwatambulisha mabondia hawa waanze kujiandaa kuja hapa kabla ya nyimbo za taifa Tanzania na Kenya kupigwa. Tafadhali. Alright, tafadhali naomba viongozi wote ambao walikuwa hapa kabla ya kuwatambulisha mabondia hawa wafike hapa, na pia naibu meneja mkurugenzi mkuu wa Betika Mutava wasili hapa na zawadi ambayo watakuwa wanakabidhi bingwa wa pigano hili. Alright. Ndo hii zawadi hii, naomba wale ambao wanawasilisha zawadi hii waje hapa mbele iweze kuonekana vizuri kabisa, kwa kwamba tupo live runinga ya KTN Home mubashara. Naam, ndio hii hapa zawadi ambayo itakuwa inapewa yule ambaye atatoa ubingwa wa pigano hili la pili. Kumbuka kwamba hii ni rematch. Pigano la kwanza lilifanyika pale ukumbi wa KICC mwezi Januari. Zawadi kutoka kwa Betika. Naomba tafadhali tupigie nduru zawadi hii na wadhamini Betika. Asante sana, bila shaka napendeza sana. Zawadi ambalo itakuwa inapokezwa yule ambaye atatoa ubingwa au ushindi wa pigano hili la pili. Lakini pia viongozi wote wapo hapa, na basi naomba tuanze nyimbo za taifa. Tuanze na wimbo wa taifa la Tanzania. Naomba sote tusimame tafadhali. Naomba sote kwa heshima na taadhima kubwa tusimame kwa wimbo wa taifa majirani wetu Tanzania. Alright, DJ, naomba utupe wimbo wa taifa la Tanzania ambalo linawakilishwa na Karim Mandonga, mtu kazi katika pigano hili. Asante sana. Karim Mandonga, mtu kazi. Fantastic. Na sasa ni wakati wa kupata wimbo wa taifa hili la 254, ikiwa ni taifa la Kenya ambalo linawakilishwa na sio mwingine bali ni Daniel Wanyonyi. Asante sana. Naomba wale wote wapo hapa ndani, kama wewe sio bondia au refa, uondoke ndio sasa tuweze kushuhudia sinema, kwa maana pigano lenyewe. Na mkawa wale ambao wanafuatilia wakiwa nyumbani kupitia runinga ya KTN Home, kumbuka kwamba pigano hili ni kati ya Daniel Wanyonyi wa Kenya na Karim Mandonga, mtu kazi. Mandonga aliandikisha ushindi katika pigano la kwanza ambalo lilifanyika ukumbi wa KICC mwezi Januari. Na basi pigano hili la leo, sikizeni kwa makini tafadhali, naomba mnisikize. Pigano hili litakuwa linaongozwa ama linaamuliwa na majaji watatu. Majaji hao, jaji wa kwanza ni George Adhumani. Jaji wa pili ambaye atakuwa anasaidia kutoa uamuzi wa pigano hili ni Wycliffe Marende, na jaji wa tatu Leonard Wanga. Refa ni Julius Odhiambo.
Mcheze game mzuri. Nafikiri kila katikati yenu, kila mtu anajua boxing. Unajua underbelt, usipige underbelt, usipige mgonga mwenzako tafadhali. Nikisema break ni break, please. Okay. The best boxer win.
Good evening, viewers. My name is Teddy Moreni, and I'm joined by my co-host Nicolette
White.
Nicolette White. And we are off to the main event of the evening. You can join in on social media under the hashtag Wanyonyi Mandonga 2. We look forward to seeing your tweets about the fight. Nicolette, what should we expect as we go into this?
I'm expecting to see some heavy blows tonight. You know, during the weigh-in, they gave us a lot of promises, so I want to see who's a man of their word.
Promises need to be fulfilled. Here
exactly.
we go. They both come into range playing with jabs. I like that they've taken it. They've taken the action a bit down so that they can plan out their moves.
Yeah.
Just simple jabs, you know, feeling it out. But I think at any 1 second, there'll be guys throwing heat.
Yeah, I think starting off slowly is always a better idea.
Yeah, because you're trying to figure out your opponent.
Yeah,
right?
and it's a 10 round match, so it's good to know what tactic your opponent is going to use. So you look at how they're hitting.
Yes.
What their game plan is.
And I like that Wanyonyi is his hand fighting. That everything coming back from Mandonga is not getting through.
Yes.
And parried. And he's really educated with the jab.
He's landing some good jabs.
That one was a strong one. That was a strong right by Wanyonyi.
Mm-hmm. Wanyonyi is landing some very clean jabs.
To the body. Yes. Yeah, as I said, it only takes 1 second.
Exactly. I think it's wise to start off that way.
Yeah.
Slowly, let me see what you have. What power are you coming at me with?
Yes.
Yeah, the crowd is going wild, chanting Dusra, Dusra. Well, that's what everyone is expecting to see.
I think he uncocked the Dusra.
He clearly has.
We'll see whether Mandonga unleashes his patented move.
What's Mandonga's called?
It was called Kinduki.
Kinduki cha Tanzania.
Yes. I don't know what that is, but I expect to see flames when he throws it. Very tentative. Funny enough, for the heavier fighter, Mandonga is tippy-toeing.
Yeah.
I think
Wanyonyi has landed a beautiful body kick.
Yes. I think they're trying. The Pal gym, they're very heavily invested
in
the body.
Yeah. It's a wise decision though, because as fighters they tend to forget that their lower body is exposed.
There are other targets.
Yeah. You focus too much on the head and the face. You're not realizing.
You can see. He's moving like he's not 40.
Yeah.
Quite light. Was close at the
quite
ropes.
light, yeah. You can see his gym program has been working.
Yeah, he's been very active in the gym. I can testify to that. He's been training multiple rounds, sometimes going up to 20 rounds, just training. Needs to be careful because Mandonga is looking to unleash that huge left hook.
Yeah.
To the temple.
They're clinching quite a bit.
Yeah. Very tentative for both, feeling each other out.
It's the end of round one.
End of round one. We've had a very entertaining first round. It had its moments. What do you think about that fight? About the round?
Think they both landed some really good jabs, but Wanyonyi is wiser using jabbing on the body, aside from just focusing on the head and your front area.
I like that he's using more attacks to the body, more shots. He's not just head hunting.
Yeah.
Because I think what Mandonga is looking to unleash just that one huge leaping left hook that will catch Wanyonyi unawares, but it looks like Wanyonyi is very...
He's very prepared for it.
His eyes are on target.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mandonga is already off his stool, perhaps signifying that, yeah, I'm ready for a blistering second round.
So we're in the second round now.
Back to the center of the ring. Mandonga going down to the body. You can hear the fans calling out for him to finish this quick, but we all know it's not as easy.
But he did say 4 rounds, so we're on the second one.
Nice weave. Man, I think he has good knees to be going that low to miss. Although he's wearing a knee brace, so I don't know what's going on with the knee.
His defense is also quite good.
His defense is bobbing and weaving. That's a Wanyonyi who's prepared.
Yeah, he really did come prepared. You can see it from how he's moving, his movements.
He's moving, he's cutting angles.
Yeah.
And moving out of the way of rampaging Mandonga.
Mandonga really seems like he's using his weight as an advantage.
Mandonga he's looking to return these shots, but he's getting himself out of position, leaping into those hooks. The referee separates them. It's close. It's living up to the billing that it had. It's like it's a seesaw battle.
Yes. This round is very balanced.
They end up in a clinch from a failed punch by Mandonga.
The referee is separating very fast. He wants things to keep things moving.
I think Mandonga is trying to get him to land the right hook, but I think Wanyonyi is quite wise to that. He's really fighting very beautifully today.
Yeah.
That's a flaming left hook by Wanyonyi. What Mandonga is looking to throw in that
He's
heavy
really looking
punch.
for that heavy punch that he can just finish it quickly.
From what I saw when I went to see them train, I saw that Wanyonyi was really training the jab, setting up that right and ducking. That's a nice shot to the body.
That's a body
nice
shot, yeah.
I think he's eating punches as he's running in.
Yeah, and I think his way of defending is trying to grab Wanyonyi into a clinch so he can rest it off a bit.
But if Wanyonyi goes on with that solid work that he's doing to the body, and I'll go past 5 rounds. But I've been wrong before. What do I know? You know.
Are you trying to not predict?
I'm trying, but it's hard. The spirit is willing. Whenever Wanyonyi is ducking, he's always coming up with a right hook that's catching Mandonga unawares.
Yeah.
And I don't think they've addressed that.
So that's the end of round 2.
That's the end of round 2. Was a bit of how they say a tete or a tit for tat game, but I could say that when he was landing the cleaner punches.
Yeah, and also I feel like Mandonga's defense strategy is to go into a clinch so he can catch his breath. But how sustainable will that be in 10 rounds? Because
the thing I like that Wanyonyi is doing he's avoiding getting into those clinches because he knows this guy resting himself on you is going to sap you of your legs. So he's always trying to disengage smartly. He's not just leaving his hands down when he's disengaging.
He's been defending quite well. He was very prepared with his tactics.
When I look at my score sheet, I'm not seeing a lot. I'm seeing Wanyonyi has the cleaner, precise punches as compared to Mandonga. What should you expect as we go into the third round?
Oh, Mandonga is coming hot.
He's coming in hot. That was a leaping left hook from hell. One, yeah? I like that Wanyonyi is still patient, but if he keeps on, however, if he keeps on ducking low, an opponent like Mandonga may read that and start throwing uppercuts.
Uppercuts, yeah.
Yeah, just keep the jab on him. What Mandonga is doing is he's ending up smothering his punches.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think on this particular round, Mandonga has come out with a bit more
urgency.
Yes.
Yeah, we could say that. At patented, I think the coaching corner at Wanyonyi should look into how whenever Mandonga throws that leaping left hook, they have a counter. Now he has him, and he's landing across it.
You know, the thing that's impressing me the most is how light they both are on their feet.
Yeah, I'm sure
considering
big men,
their age and their weight.
big men are moving.
Yeah.
But I really hope they can carry this on for more rounds, although I highly doubt it.
There's too much. That's a hug. That's not even a clinch. That is a hug. It's like, I miss you, bro.
Luckily, the ref is in there to stop all those kind of...
Oh.
Oh, no. And Mandonga lands a left hook that sends Wanyonyi to the canvas. The referee is giving him a standing A count. We are all resuming the action. Let's see if his chin holds up from that flash knockdown.
Mandonga is guarding himself quite well.
Yeah, that should be a powerful strike to the body, and you can see Mandonga wanted to return that
quickly. Yeah. It was all in the eyes.
It was like I need to get that back. You can and he's not even setting it up. It's just naked, heavy shots. Yeah. You have to be really careful with this type of fighters because they lull you into a false sense of security. Then he starts throwing heavy things at you. To be honest, from what we talked, although that had him on Queer Street.
We heard it. He was like, no, how could
that
you
was
do
a
that to
thudding
me?
left hook. It had him on Queer Street. His legs were off.
Yeah.
Now it's to the body. And that was a very loud
And
bang
to
in
that
that round. Wow. They sure didn't disappoint. They've landed all their special blows and they're still standing. Although this round we had a flash knockdown. So I'm thinking the judges might be a bit biased towards Mandonga because of that.
Because of that slip.
What do you think the coach should be telling Wanyonyi, particularly after what has happened in that round?
I think I would, if I was his coach, I would actually be telling him to focus more on those body shots because they seem to be really weighing Mandonga down more than focusing on hitting him. Because every time you see Wanyonyi landing a body shot, it sends Mandonga into like a crouching position.
Yes.
So I think that would be the best thing for him.
I think so too.
Mandonga seems ready to finish this quickly.
Mandonga looks to be fresh out here busting a move. And here goes the fourth round. He's looking to launch like heavy solo strikes.
Heavy hits, yeah. I think that's his game plan actually.
No combination, no setup. He's just looking to land a big one.
Oh.
And he's trying to get into the clinch, but he's getting hit as he's walking in.
That was a heavy hit.
Wanyonyi has his hands up, which is helping him evade most of those attacks. Mandonga, I haven't noticed. Has Mandonga got to the body? I don't
No,
think
he
so.
hasn't.
No,
That's
he
what I'm
hasn't.
saying. That's where Wanyonyi should take advantage of because he's so focused on hitting him either on the jaw.
Yeah.
So he should, and whenever he's unable to do that, he goes into a clinch.
Yes.
So that's why Wanyonyi should take advantage and hit him with those body hits, especially when he's trying to go into a clinch.
When he launches himself at Wanyonyi with those single strikes, he's ending up off balance.
Yes.
So he's ending up smothering his punches, and you see from a range, Wanyonyi is getting him with good clean shots.
I'm telling you, his defense plan is let me just hug this bro.
That's what happens when you smother your punches. You're walking into range,
Yeah.
you can't hit someone. You can see from Wanyonyi's footwork, it's very evenly placed. He's not off balance, unlike Mandonga. That's why he's walking into things. That left hook has been money all day for Wanyonyi.
Oh,
Wanyonyi is really landing that left.
he really is.
He
He's
has
landing
it timed.
most of the shots.
Yes. And lashes into a clinch, smothering
Yeah,
his punches.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I think that can't be the only plan that you have for a 10-round fight.
I don't know how he's going to make it to those later rounds if everything he's throwing he needs to knock him out.
Yeah.
He has to have other things he's doing in the fight. Wanyonyi is looking very patient, and he has his feet under him at all times.
Yes.
Yeah. This is shaping up to be quite the main event, and for a couple of 40-year-olds, they are giving a run to a man to all the 40-year-olds out there.
I know.
Get yourself to the gym.
Get
quick.
yourself to the gym. Get in shape. Eat
Get
right.
in shape. Yes. You can see the same old left hook, leaping left hook, and he's out of balance and crashing into Wanyonyi.
I think his moves are very obvious.
Yeah. And he ends up smothering his punches.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the end of round.
I think that's round 4. We are now heading into the middle rounds of the fight. So far, in my scorecard, I'd give it up to Wanyonyi because of the cleaner punches. But, you know, the judges may say something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he has, Mandonga has these big moments. But I don't know whether they count as clean.
You carry him throughout. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because he's exposing himself a lot. Anyway, this is
Yeah.
the 5th round, so we're halfway there.
We are halfway. And, yeah, let's see if he'll pop out of his stool dancing.
I know.
What would you...
He's wasting his cardio. He's wasting his gas.
Yeah. What do you think the coach would be telling someone like Mandonga in the corner right now?
I think he would be telling him to look at where Wanyonyi's weak spots are.
Again, it's the same old left hook.
Yeah. He's becoming...
I really hope like Wanyonyi's corner has pointed this out. Like if he was to catch him rushing in with a left hook as he's going back,
yeah,
I think Mandonga would hit the deck. But we'll see if they adjust.
Wanyonyi is landing some good, clean jabs.
He's fighting a very clean boxing fight.
Yeah.
And he's keeping all his fundamentals. Like, I don't think there's anything that's landing clean.
You see, every time he gets hit, every time Wanyonyi hits Mandonga goes into a clinch.
Yes. And he's trying to get it back quick, but he's out of position.
The only problem with this is that he's also giving Wanyonyi more time to recover.
Yes. Why, I'd presume Wanyonyi being the younger fighter, he has, and plus he has less mileage in terms of the fights he's had in the last weeks. And with that was a clean shot that had him on chicken legs.
Yes.
Or was it the water? I don't even know. There's a water conspiracy going on in the ring. The water cartel. I like the use of the jab to the body. And he's fighting well, going backwards.
Yeah.
From Wanyonyi.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm impressed about how light they are on their feet.
Mm-hmm. It shows years of veteran experience.
Yes.
You can hear the crowd. They really want the native son to take this home.
Of course.
It's towards the end of the 5th round, and both fighters seem to be in there.
Yeah, they both seem to have enough gas in them.
Yes. And I think the coaching instruction from the Pal team is just go to the body. The head will follow. And that one snapped his head back.
Very well.
I don't know how that looks in the judge's eyes, but that's a strong visual right there.
And he lands again.
It's like Wanyonyi stepped into a time machine, went back 5 years. He's bobbing and weaving. And Mandonga is just eating these punches, walking in.
I like how he's actually punching back, even though Mandonga is trying to push him towards the ropes. But Wanyonyi is still managing to punch back.
And you see, when you out of position, you fall into your punches. They don't have much effect.
So that's the end of the 5th round.
That's the end of the 5th round. We are now heading.
I'm not being biased, but I'm giving the 5th round to Wanyonyi.
Mine too. From what I saw, he was fighting well off the back foot. He was landing the cleaner punches, and he had that big moment where he snapped Mandonga's head back. Mandonga was trying to get him with one big shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's been his plan from the get-go. But I don't know. The only thing is I'm wondering, it becomes a bit too obvious. Yeah,
because he could have sent an email saying that I'm launching this punch from a mile away.
Could have been an email.
It could have been an email. Because, wow, we can see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You're punching your feet together and launching yourself forward like a rocket. Last minute instructions from Wanyonyi's corner. Mandonga is already at the neutral corner, and here we go.
Oh, this is the first time Mandonga hasn't come in charging.
Yeah, I think he had a stand talking to by his coach.
Yeah.
But then old habits die hard. There goes the leaping left hook as well. Wanyonyi is fighting well, blocking all these things, causing what you'd call hand traffic.
Yeah.
Where his punches don't land as clean because his hands are in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's keeping the lane very messy so that the straight punches don't come through. The referee separates the clinch very quick. They're in a 50-50 position, and Wanyonyi is trying to judge the range before he walks into something. And that right was money. He had it set up.
He had it.
I don't know how Mandonga must have the hardest. Oh, he just walked into a left hook.
That just became a brawl.
Woo. That left counter hook. How is this man still standing?
Man.
Yo, these big boys can move.
You have to give credit where credit is due. I know skinnier people who can't move like this.
Would that be 70% of Nairobi? Anyway, back to the fights. I see first body punch by Mandonga.
I think his corner must have had a word with him because
some variety for Christ's sake.
He wasn't taking advantage of that.
Wanyonyi is still measuring with the jab. Has him moving back, and he walks into another left hook that ducks into a clinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's eating these left hooks like bananas. And I think he's gone. It's about time for him to hit the deck. Wanyonyi is leveling these punches at his face.
The crowd has gone wild. They're demanding for the Dusra.
The Dusra was landing.
The Dusra was really landing.
Walk to those left hooks, right hooks.
Oh, God.
Mandonga tried to grab on and find some rest in that. Whoa. Cutting angles. Who is this Wanyonyi? Ladies and gentlemen, Wanyonyi in the house.
Wanyonyi has just...
The Dusra has come through.
The crowd is going wild. I can't even hear myself talk.
You can hear it from the crowd. The crowd is ecstatic. We might have a standing KO. What? Wanyonyi still loyal. What is Team Wanyonyi doing? They should have waited for the officials.
Yeah. I think they came into the ring prematurely.
Yeah, prematurely. They should have waited. This is, I think they should take control of that because this is not right.
Are we seriously going to see a 7th round?
We are seriously in the 7th round. They should, I think they should control themselves in there because the fight hadn't ended as yet. Wow, how is Mandonga still standing? Hit by bombs.
I know.
As I said before, Wanyonyi stepped into a time machine. He's fighting, moving backwards. He's cutting angles.
I think he really took notes from the first fight.
Yes. He hit him with he hit him with a jab, then took a step to the right and hit him with a right hand from a side. I was like, the Matrix. Yeah. We're back on the 7th round. I think we're going to see a more patient Mandonga.
Yeah, I think right now he's not rushing. He's
Yeah.
definitely not going to rush into this.
The crowd is going wild for their homegrown son. But he has to keep his defense on point because Mandonga is waiting for him he's waiting to pounce if he makes a mistake. You can hear the coach, Wanyonyi's corner calling for the left hook. I think this is a very tentative round after that.
You know, I really didn't think we were going to see this 7th round.
I didn't think we were going to make it all the way here. You know. Wanyonyi with a pull counter.
And Mandonga goes back into a clinch.
Into the clinch. He's eating these right hooks as he's moving into Wanyonyi.
Yeah.
How are they not seeing that there's his corner should say something? You can already see there's some facial damage to the left side of Mandonga's face. He's trying to come back with a third, but he's ending up in the clinch, as always.
I like how the ref is separating it quickly.
Yeah. Not allowing him time to rest.
Oh.
He weaved right into a left hook.
I don't think he's reading Wanyonyi.
Yes. I'd say there's a technical discrepancy between the two right now.
Yeah.
It's looking like Wanyonyi is the better boxer.
Yeah.
Wanyonyi goes for the leaping left hook as well. Gets jabbed in return. Wanyonyi's corner is calling for him to be patient.
Yeah.
Again, another big flurry by Mandonga. Straight jab to the face by Wanyonyi. That left hook had him facing.
Yeah. If it was a bit harder,
I think he should go for it. He has him hurt.
Oh.
He should fire all the shots right now. He has him on Queer Street right now. Let's see if Wanyonyi goes for the kill. Those were some heavy shots that Mandonga was hitting. I get the bump into a clinch. Woo. It's the story of the fight. The inevitable demise, then the clinch.
Woo. I think I've seen a lot of clinches tonight to inspire me to take some dance lessons. to
disengage. No, I don't want to do the dance with you. I don't know how the judges have it, but I have Wanyonyi up.
Me too, because he clearly takes this round as well.
Towards the end, the stretch of this round, Wanyonyi was landing bombs.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't believe we made it to the 8th round. So I don't know. Well, are we going the full 10 at this pace?
Well, I still don't think we're gonna go the full 10.
I know the guys watching at home. They're screaming their heads off at the screen. Everybody wants Wanyonyi to like throw a nuclear bomb and
yeah,
end.
that's basically what I still have my hopes is going to happen.
Yeah. But I have to give it to the chin of Mandonga. Those were heavy shots.
Yeah.
Those are heavy
How he's
shots.
still standing is still...
And he's still dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah. And still the showman as ever, edging on the crowd. And we proceed with the 8th round. And you can see Mandonga feeling it out first before he throws anything.
He's really improved Mandonga has really improved in the next rounds. Like he stopped being so aggressive, coming in aggressively. Now he's decided to calm down a bit.
He has a very calm first minute of the 3 minutes. Then it all goes to hell in the second round when he decides to, throw hellish blows.
Yeah.
Wanyonyi very patient. He's waiting on what Mandonga is going to give him.
Yeah.
I think Mandonga is looking to counter as well.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's even bobbing and weaving and into the clinch. Into the clinch. Some salsa lessons are due. Yeah. It should be. I think they're taking it easy on this one.
Yeah.
I think both are quite spent right now because they've been throwing bombs for the last 7 rounds.
We can see
Mandonga is trying to use a jab.
Yeah.
It's a battle of the jabs. Wanyonyi was looking to counter that. The corner is screaming, go to the body, and Wanyonyi follows that up. Up to the body, stuns him a bit. Into the clinch.
Into the clinch.
Yes. I think they have a song for that.
You do?
Despa Clincho or something. Anyway, and in the pocket, and Wanyonyi is throwing some leather in there, countering him off.
You know what I've realized is when Wanyonyi hits Mandonga, immediately releases his arms, his defense.
Yes.
I don't know why he does that because he makes himself more vulnerable to the next jab.
Wanyonyi should be careful walking into range.
Yes.
Don't forget your boxing stance because when you're not in your boxing stance, you're susceptible to getting hit by something.
You see, Mandonga really opens up quickly.
Yeah.
He's not maintaining his defense.
Yeah, once he throws the hook, the fundamentals go out the way. And he gets hit with a counter left hook in return. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now heading into the 9th round.
I guess we are seeing 10 rounds.
I hope you are entertained wherever you are. See the judges giving the scorecards as we head into the 9th round. It takes a lot to get to even the 8th round, particularly if you're big guys.
I'm actually impressed. They're not breathing heavily.
Yeah.
Yet we're not seeing them struggling with that.
I think Mandonga will be up on his feet even before the 1 minute is over.
Yeah.
Gamesmanship, Into the next round. All this has been brought to you by Betika. Surrey Texport and the Standard Group, where you're watching live on KTN Home. 9th round. Here we go. I think they're trying to play it safe, but
Yeah.
I don't know. At any 1 second, it can go haywire.
Mandonga has
And
Wanyonyi cornered.
yeah, that was a some of them went through, but in there, now he's back against the ropes. And a big clinch after a flurry in the pocket. Wanyonyi is trying to land the jab and measure his distance, but it seems like Mandonga is also trying to disrupt it. And he fakes into a left hook that gets him rushing into a clinch again.
I don't know, is that a bear hug?
Yeah,
Is that a boxing bear hug?
I think it's not even that he's trying to rest. He's more than in his punches.
Yes.
When he's throwing those hooks, he's running into Wanyonyi.
He's using his weight.
He's trying to use his weight. I think the ref is quick to stop any instance of punching. Referee stops him again.
I think this round has been very balanced. Bro, what's up?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
But they're both guys with heavy hands, so I would not advise anyone that in the middle.
You leave yourself too exposed.
It's into a clinch, and the referee steps in, separate them again. Oh, those right hooks are... I don't know how he's still standing.
Yeah, it's quite impressive.
I think the special weapon he was talking about there, Kinduki, must be his chin.
You know?
Can hear the crowd chanting Dusra Panda. They want it right here and right now.
That's the end of
And we're off to the
10th round.
to the 10th round. All bets are off. I mean, and Mandonga is jumping around the ring.
He's trying to show us his cardio has held him through all this. For those who doubted me,
Yes.
you can see that I'm jumping around in the ring. I think we're going to end up going to a his tactic to loosen up his muscles. Let me just bust a move.
I think so too. But as far as I'm concerned, these two guys are warriors, and they came to fight. They're almost spilling over to the stage, into the
They almost came to sit with us.
almost got a free car wash. They're trading inside the pocket now, and it looks like Wanyonyi is the one landing the cleaner blows. That uppercut staggers him. He has him on the ropes. And Mandonga goes down. Mandonga goes down.
There's no way this fight is continuing after this.
And everyone is on their feet. Mandonga gets a standing 8 count.
We have a ring invader.
And Mandonga walks in. He's not yet
Oh,
done.
come on, man.
Let's see if Wanyonyi will be able to put the final nail in the coffin. Mandonga ducks into the clinch. Referee steps in quick to stop it.
No.
Wanyonyi is trying to land everything.
I wouldn't take all this damage if I was Mandonga.
Wanyonyi should step back and allow his punches to work from a longer range.
Yes, so he can avoid the clinch.
He can avoid the clinch. But that was a big, big moment for Wanyonyi in that fight, in this fight.
I'm seeing the entire hall is on their feet.
The audience is up. Everyone is on their feet. You can hear the crowd's chance of finish him. Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah.
Wanyonyi is on wobbly legs and he's trying to survive in there. Wanyonyi should not smother his punches. He has him hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like Mandonga, if I was Mandonga's corner, I would have called it.
And strong. Someone just threw a beer bottle into the ring. I think security is trying to handle it.
Yeah, we have the crowd going a bit too wild, you know.
Wanyonyi lands a clean left right hook. Mandonga swings loudly. The security should take care of this because guys are becoming unruly, throwing things into the crowd. It's becoming too much. Mandonga is eating left and right and ducks into a clinch. But I think he's trying to survive now.
Yeah. I think he doesn't want to go out with a TKO.
Yes.
He wants to hold it down till the last minute.
And I think we're getting down to the last few minutes of this round. The last few seconds. The celebration would be off the roof if Wanyonyi is able to get this done. Ducks into the clinch again. Mandonga. It's still, I think
we're in
Wanyonyi
a very hostile environment at this particular moment.
It's a very hostile crowd behind us. And with that, we've come to the end of the 10th round. One of the biggest boxing main events that we've had in a while. And it looks like I'm not being too presumptive, but I think we have a clear winner here.
I think we do.
Yeah. I think, crowd is in the ring, guys celebrating. You can see Mandonga is wearing a bit of damage on his face.
Yeah, you can see some visible
right
damage.
Eye is looking a bit swollen. The plugs are out. This is up to the judges. Wanyonyi doing a lap of honor. Comes over to the announcer's table, to the commentator's table.
So we're currently waiting on the official scores from the judges' table.
It was everything in Kurdistan is delivered.
Yes, I totally agree. A very entertaining fight we have there.
I have to give it up to Mandonga. He survived to the last second.
I think he was like, I'm not going out on a KO, man.
We wanted to go as much as we all say we want fighters to go out on their shield. I think most of them would prefer at least to make it to the end of their respective rounds. The crowd is up.
let me ask you guys, what do women bring on the table?
It depends whether you're looking for a business partner or a wife.
First of all, the only woman that brings things to the table is at a restaurant.
And that, beloveds, is a waitress, right?
Right.
Here at the Property Show and First Avenue, our real estate arm, we understand you're looking for more than just a house. You're searching for a home. You're looking for more than just a plot. You're searching for solutions to transform your plot into a dream home. We match potential with opportunities and inspire our tomorrow. We take you from where you are to where you want to be. Join me this Sunday for all this and so much more. Only on the Property Show. As always, there is something for everyone.
Let me tell you something. If we want to have God's best in our life, then we've got to be willing to give God our best, and that means give him our all. You don't have a problem that's so small that God's not interested. And you don't have a problem that's so big that God can't fix it. If you don't learn how to enjoy life while you have problems, you're likely to never get to enjoy life very much. You're not sure. You don't know what's coming next.
Strong, healthy, friendly, supportive, happy, romantic,
game show,
powerful, adorable. Couples Game Show. We value your feedback and welcome your comments, queries, and complaints regarding our content. You can get in touch with us on SMS 22151, call 0719 012 450 or 0719 012 090 or email feedback@standardmedia.co.ke, or you can send us a letter on Post Office Box 30080-00100, Nairobi, or deliver it to our offices at Standard Group Center, Mombasa Road, Nairobi.
Kitu ambacho kijui nachojilaumu mimi. Kwa nini nimefanya ujinga mpaka wao naajiriwa humu ndani? Ndio kitu ambacho mimi najutia.
Kuna mambo fichi inafanyika hapa jikoni, sio?
Nataka kwenda kumwona mzee. Anaendeleaje?
Yuko kule chumbani kwake.
Lakini si kawaida ya mzee kuwa chumbani saa hizi anapumzika.
Hapa ni kwako.
Haujui kama hii ni nyumba yangu. Huyu mzee ana siku 2 mpaka 3 amekwisha. Alafu mimi ndo nitarithi hii nyumba.
Umepanga kumuoa, sio?
Sio kazi yangu, sitaki kujua hiyo.
Sio?
KTN, welcome home. There are quite a few people who pretend that they will never read the new Nairobian newspaper. But you and I know very well that they all do. The new Nairobian, out every Friday. Nothing stays hidden.
Naam, kando na George Adhumani kuna jaji wa pili ambaye anafahamika kama Wycliffe Marende. Kulingana na uamuzi wa Marende, Wanyonyi amepata alama 100. Kisha kampa mpinzani wake Mandonga alama 88. Na katika jaji wa mwisho, jaji wa tatu katika pigano hili, Bwana Leonard Wanga amempa Daniel Wanyonyi alama 100. Kisha akampa Karim Mandonga mtukazi alama 89. Na basi kupitia uamuzi wa pamoja, kwa maana unanimous decision, tunamtangaza rasmi bingwa wa pigano la usiku wa leo, sio mwingine bali ni Daniel Wanyonyi. Pigano hili kati ya hawa wawili kuwa 1-1. Manake Mandonga alishinda pigano la kwanza, Wanyonyi ameshinda pigano la pili. Je, tutakuwa na rematch ya tatu ya kuamua nani zaidi?
KTN, welcome home.
Let me tell you something. If we want to have God's best in our life, then we've got to be willing to give God our best, and that means give him our all. You don't have a problem that's so small that God's not interested. And you don't have a problem that's so big that God can't fix it. If you don't learn how to enjoy life while you have problems, you're likely to never get to enjoy life very much.